A car is not an inheritance because it can't last until the children are alive. So don't tell me you got a car for your grandchild. A good man leaves an inheritance to who? His children's children, and the wealth of it says, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. Notice they're tied together. A good man, if you're a good man, certain things show up in your life. This is going to save you in the crisis. Ain't no crisis in a good man's life. A good man has so much that he has enough to give to his children's children now. You say it slow.
Wow, come on.
A good man has so much now that he has enough for his unborn grandchildren already.
Yes.
And he said, that man is the man who will get what's stored up by the sinners. He says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. A car is not an inheritance because it can't last until the children are alive. So don't tell me you got a car for your grandchild. Clothing is wearing out every day. It can't be clothing. The only heritage that the Bible really teaches as generational heritage is real estate. Now write that down quick. What is it? Real estate. God never gave Adam shoes, clothes, house. He never gave Adam food, never gave Adam desk and chair. He gave Adam real estate. He gave him a garden. God never promised Abraham food and clothes and cows and herd. He gave him real estate. There's a land, he says. God never gave Isaac food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Moses food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Jacob food and clothes. He says, I got a land for you. That's why they call it real estate. It's the only estate that's real. I'm getting at something. You are not wealthy until you own land. I'm giving you an assignment tonight. When I come back next year, I want to see proof that you got a deposit on a piece of property. Are you listening to me? That's real wealth. Blessed are those who are meek, for they shall inherit heaven. But that's what you preach. That's not what he said. He said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit real estate. Am I right? Yeah. You want to go to heaven. He wants you to have earth. Write the word meek down. Meek. Now the word meek, if you look it up in the Hebrew language, it is the opposite of what you've been taught. The word meek means, write this down, controlled strength. Controlled power. Meek means self-discipline. So now let's quote it in the original text concept. Blessed are those who control themselves, discipline themselves, not buy expensive clothes and car they can't afford. Man. They take lunch rather than buy it. Man. That's right. Oh yeah, y'all don't like this stuff I'm talking about. Blessed are those who are self-controlled, who will not go every night to eat and go to the clubs and waste their money on fine FUBU. Blessed are those who are self-controlled and they save their money and put deposit on property, for they shall inherit the earth, he says. That's why you're still renting. You eat too much. Food you can't afford. There's a book I want to recommend. It's called The Automatic Millionaire. Go to the bookstore, buy one, read it in the next 3 weeks, and then call me. The Automatic Millionaire. I made my son and daughter read it because it describes what I did with my life. My wife and I tell you, when we got married, you know what we did? We got married, had no money. When we came out of college, broke. And I said, I'm going to be just like God said. I'm going to be a good man. So my wife's mother and father said, you could stay with us as long as you need. I said, thank you. And I lived with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law in one bedroom for 4 years. Why? We wanted to save our money. We had nothing to prove to nobody. We had a vision. We took our money, we bought our own property in a fantastic location where the value keeps going up, and we built our own house with our own money as we stayed with the mom-in-law. And now we got a house worth over $1.2 million, all paid for, 3 cars all paid for, including the Jaguar. We got enough property that's worth $2 million, all paid for, and you still broke. Yeah. Why? I'm too proud to be my mother-in-law. No, it's called discipline. You know why God sometimes sends crisis? To send you back to the class you missed. I got to go back and live with my mama. God said, yep, you missed that class. Go back. I want to show you how to save some money. Stop competing with people who ain't worth competing with. Amen. Amen. The Joneses are living on credit. So forget the Joneses tonight and follow the plan of God.